What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I got recommended another Ark Raiders soundtrack. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be breaking it down. Ark Raiders has taken the world by storm. A lot of controversy around this game. Some good, some positive. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm only here to break down the video game soundtrack, not in this controversy stuff. Have I played the game? No, but I do want to. But the AI is kind of putting me off a little bit. You know, with the stuff that's coming out, that all the voice lines are AI. It's kind of putting me off a little bit. I know it's a good game, removing the AI aside, but maybe I'll play in the future. Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be reacting to another Ark Raiders soundtrack. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So 1 minute and 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's just break it down really quick. I love the bells. Ding, ding, ding. Almost kind of like a pad bell vibe. The app as well is coming in. That's kind of playing that little staccato string feeling as well. Then we also have the risers that from the last soundtrack that we broke down. Like they kind of make a return, but they're deep into the mix as well. I also love the synth that's being played back through a kind of the synth string that's kind of being played through a synth plugin, so it's more kind of electronic, it's more digitalized instead of just an actual kind of hall recording of a string. So there's some good motifs here, some good ground set, and then periodically we'll hear like a pulse, boom, or kind of a boom, kind of an impact. That's key for this type of thing. But through the sound, I always say, is this telling a story? Is it giving a feeling through the audio? And it is. I definitely feel like you're kind of going to the city of Toledo. I definitely certainly feel being transported. I don't know if it's a cutscene. I don't know if this is kind of just kind of background music when you're doing things. I don't really know what the city of Toledo is. Maybe it's one of the um maps that you go and you loot and you scavenge. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe here. Very Blade Runner. I mean, I'm gonna say it like Blade Runner, and then Blade Runner 2049. The soundtracks are fantastic in terms of kind of synth, kind of electronic. I mean, Daft Punk's Tron Legacy is another good one as well. So this definitely gives off a lot of those types of feelings. That motif there. Dun, dun, like kind of that part there is the motif of this soundtrack. But if we just bring it back here, just a couple, just a couple of kind of beats after I do this amazing thesis, this amazing breakdown, it just swarms away. It gets larger, right? So the sound gets thick. Plays the motif, dun, 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 like it, but it's going up in the octaves, around about that type of, um, around that kind of motif. Then we also have a choir. Now, some of the choir elements, the vocals, were again sampled through a synth because they would go really high in octave. That wasn't just kind of like the frequency, and then but the motif, they're harmonizing the motif, but kind of just singing it. Fantastic. So it's just it's just synth, right? It's just synth field, synth layers. Not a riser. Not. Do you mind? Not a riser. Not a whoosh. It's an impact of the transition. The music just cuts off a split of a second of a pause. Boom! It's the impact. Listen. Let's bring this down. Boom! 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 And then that synth, boom, 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 boom. That synth is played at a lower because it's thick. The EQ, it is thick. It's not like EQ to where you only hear high or low. It's just thick. Because of the synth bass is played really good, when they do use a higher synth instrument or a little backing of that, like, low, high, kind of like a little bit of music theory here. Because of that, it's because the synth bass is already like it's kind of just mixed perfectly. When they play when the other instruments come in, score time. It sounds perfection. Not seeing the song. Obviously, that is resembles the beginning because obviously in video game soundtracks you're gonna have to make soundtracks that's loopable because you might get stuck on the same mission and the song has to repeat itself. So like it's just but it's a brilliant way to end it. End it just like how it started. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been my breakdown, my reaction of City of Toledo of Ark Raiders. Got recommended this to me. But yeah, I'm gonna be hopefully tomorrow from because I feel like I'm gonna be ill. Hopefully tomorrow I can pull through. and I've got a siege reaction that I want to do. Uh, that would be tomorrow. Um, but let me know your thoughts of Arc Raiders. Should I give it a go, even though it's got all of that AI stuff going on with the voice actors, the voice lines, I should say, all of it's been in AI. Should I play it? Is it worth playing it? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Arc Raider soundtrack. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below. And until next time, bye bye.